of Pastor Jinu was he seemed like a very welcoming person. He just like a person that you want to get to know because he was very kind and he always made jokes. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be like a good pastor, and like I thought like yeah, I don't know. I said it wrong. I think Pastor Jinu was like he's gonna be like a really funny pastor. I thought he was gonna like lead the youth group very well.
My first impression of Pastor Jinu was I thought he was gonna be like a good pastor from the beginning, and yeah.
I thought he dressed nice and he was big and cuddly, you know? So that's my first impression.
I'm not sure what was my first impression. I don't really remember my first impressions, but I think when I looked at him, he had like this really big smile, you know? Like so I would say he was a very happy person when I first met him.
배웠겠어요.
I think he was like a chill, funny guy. Didn't know what to think of him at first, but
He was like, he seemed really like nice and like approachable and like he seems like a good fit here and he was funny too. So.
When I first came to this church, I like listened to his sermon and I was like really surprised and thankful because it was like my first time hearing a sermon that really spoke to my heart, and it was like a sermon that I could actually apply to my daily life. So I was thankful for that.
He looked very kind, but he also looked very cuddly. I just wanted to give him, you know, a big hug, kind of squeeze him. Yeah.
Well, I first met him at the J-Gen seminar, and he was wearing like a Hawaiian like button up, and he was like a really like buff man. I was like, oh, nice stuff. But I also really liked his song. Yeah. Oh, that was so cringy.
So I met Pastor Jinu at a J-Gen seminar, and I thought he was just really funny and like really cheerful. Yeah.
So I first met him when he came to youth group, and he was really outgoing and just happy.
He has a beard, and he's like, oh, he's a pretty big guy. It's like a bear. Yeah.
My first impression of Pastor. I don't want to like make this offensive or anything, but kind of like grew from Despicable Me in a way, cause like yeah, if you understand why. And then I also drew this. Yeah, cause I was bored the first time he spoke for us. Yeah.
and I remember thinking that the kids are really lucky to have a pastor like him.
My favorite thing about Pastor Jinu is that he's very cheerful. He smiles a lot. You know, he asks you how you're doing, and so it really lightens your day.
But like God sent him to be like with us and like can actually like lead a youth group.
I think he's done a great job here and made KPC a lot better than without a pastor.
Well, his personality, I guess, because like it really like resonates with a lot of people. So he's like, what's the, I don't know, nice.
Well, I think he's a very good pastor still, and I also think he's very funny. And I also believe he is very savage and he dabs on all them haters. I also think Pastor Jinu, he fits in very well, like in our church. Like when I think he was the best fitting youth group pastor. Yeah.
잘 챙겨주시고 불편한 거 없는지 자꾸 물어봐 주시고 그래도 웃기게 느껴요 아직.
So this really chill dude. He's really easy to talk to. I had my fair share of going to him and talking about my problems. So I'm really glad he's there.
How he'll always come up to you and ask how you're doing. He always wants to get to like talk to you, get to know about your day. He'll always share a joke with you. He's just always kind and welcoming to everyone in the youth group.
I like his sermons, and also I like his trying to be humor and like his music taste, I guess. Yeah.
What I most like about Pastor Jinu is that he really makes his sermons fun and interesting to listen to, and it's not like just a boring sermon with bullet points on the slides, but he actually takes the time to really let us know what he's trying to say.
He's really chill, and like he's very realistic, if that makes sense. Like when you go to Pastor Jinu and like for advice or when you're struggling, he doesn't direct you to like things that you can't relate to. It's like he kind of goes down on a teenager's level and like tries to comprehend what you're going through, and I appreciate that. Yeah.
I like how he tries to make the sermons interesting and keep us engaged, which helps me take away more from them.
What I like most about him, I mean, he's just an awesome guy. He's just super loving, I think. So I think that's what I love most about him, his lovingness for others.
Oh, okay. I like how he makes everyone feel welcome and not like awkward. But I guess he's kind of awkward too, so it balances out.
The thing I like most about Pastor Jinu is his willingness to go above and beyond what his job description says. You can only put so much on a job requirement, but I think Pastor Jinu puts in his heart and effort. That's what I really like about him in serving the youth group.
What I admire most is how kind he is, I think. Just kind of willing to be so gracious. That's probably what I admire most.
My favorite memory of Pastor Jinu was when he gave that sermon about how when he was young he was like very chubby, and I really related to that story because I also used to be very chubby and it was not fun. So, yeah.
Bowling, when he just like demolished everyone. So we went on a church bowling trip and he was in the same lane as us, and he just scored strikes after strikes after strikes.
When we went bowling, and then he was trying to get a strike, and then I just distracted him, and he didn't get a strike because he's bad at that. Yeah. No, yeah, he's bad at bowling, so he didn't get a strike. Yeah.
It was probably when we were playing knockout together, and then he completely crushed us all because he was doing this one-handed basketball shots, and we all looked bad in front of him.
Did you
볼링 치러 갔을 때? 네, 볼링 치러 갔을 때였던 것 같은데. 네.
Oh, I don't know. Just whenever he comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, hey Joyce, like how are you doing?" I don't know. It just makes me like feel welcome and yeah.
Okay, my favorite memory of him was when he didn't know my last name and he thought it was King and not Joy. And he's been calling me Nancy King for like the past 8 months and he didn't know until like last month.
When teacher Andrew asked him, "Do you have to go camping?" And then he was like, "Oh no, you don't. The teachers don't have to go." And then he was like, "Do you have to go camping?"
I think I don't have a favorite memory, but I just like saying hi to him. Yeah.
I'm thankful for Pastor Jinu because he helped our church grow.
He came up when we didn't have a youth group pastor, and he delivers passages and stuff. Yeah.
I'm thankful for Pastor Jinu because when we ask him for help, he helps us very well. And like what Johnny said, he came up when we didn't have a pastor.
I'm thankful for him for coming to this church, I guess. I know we struggled a lot without a pastor the past couple of years, and just really glad that God provided us a pastor and he was there for us.
Well, because he's our pastor and we were looking for a pastor for a while. And I think he just always like wants to get to know every single person and everyone just feels welcome in the youth group, and he just does a really good job of like fellowship and bringing everyone together.
Because since we didn't have a pastor for a long time and like God gave him to come here and serve, and I'm just glad that he is wonderful and he can engage with us.
한국어 잘 못하는데 네, 한국어 잘 못하는데 제가 영어를 잘 못하는 거 아시니까 자꾸 네, 말하려고 하시는 거랑 네, 그게 좀 고마워요. 네, 영어로 말할 생각 없었지만
Best impression?
So in service, he'll say something like, "Yeah, you know what I mean?" Never mind. Anyways.
Okay, so he like just told a joke and then he goes, "I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding."
Haha, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Oh, do you have a spiritual six-pack?
So I remember when he was talking to my mom, he's like, 알았어요. 예, 기도할게요. 예. 알았어요. 예. 알았어요.
그러니까 이걸 이렇게 해야 되려나 모르겠는데 주희 이거 다 했어? 였던 거야. 주희 이거 다 했어? 였던 네 그런 것 같습니다.
yeah, it's so funny, you know. Oh my god, this cake is so good.
So let's turn to Mark 24:10 through 14 and focus on the words that God gives you. I don't know.
He's always like, oh hi guys, you know, and he's like, how was your day? But then he never hears the answer to the question. He just like leaves. So yeah. So it's like this is me. It's like, oh hi. Well, like, how are you doing? Like, how was your day? And as soon as I start to answer, he's just like, yeah.
Can I stand up?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, he does this a lot. He's talking. There's a person right here, and he's talking to the person. He goes, and then he does a joke, and he's like, but he like walks back and forth, and he's talking while combing his beard and his hair. But he says just kidding a lot too. So he's like, oh whatever, a joke, just kidding. You know what I mean? Oh, so cringy. Okay, I'm done.
Honestly, I thought he was here for a much longer time, but you know, I guess that flies by. But I just want to thank you for everything, really being there for me and for the other kids, and just really coming to this church and being our pastor.
Oh, okay, well, I hope you can still remain as our pastor for a very long time and forever, and still continue to let us know more about God and let us improve our faiths.
Thank you for being here for a long time, and I hope you continue staying here with us because you provide a lot of energy to the church, as I said before, and I really like your personality and your spirit to help the church keep on going.
Just thank you for like coming into our youth group and like providing us with like a pastor, because like I feel like we can really just like feel like we're a church now, and really focus on like building more along with having a pastor.
Just want to say thank you for coming, because when my first year in youth group, we didn't have like a stable pastor. And so here's the first one.
Just thank you so much for serving our youth group. I know it can be difficult at times, but yeah, just thank you so much. I'm really thankful that God has blessed us with such a great youth pastor that has such a great heart for youth ministry and the kids. So I just want to say thank you so much for serving. If there's anything that we can do for you as a youth group, just let us know. We really appreciate you. So, thank you.
Well, he should stay here as long as he can, and like he should always be part of the youth group, because his teaching style and his personality are really good for the youth group, and like a lot of people like him.
So it's been his 1 year anniversary. So I just want to say that I'm really grateful that our youth group found a pastor after not having a pastor for so long. Like, I know that our youth group was like really praying about it, and just like it's so blessing to really like experience that God does provide, and like I don't know, it's just so blessing to have like a leader that can just be like the stronghold of our youth group again. And oh, I have one other thing to say. And Once I was in Hangarak in the youth group room and I overheard the guys talking. They're just like playing on their phones, and then they're like, they're talking about our youth group, and they said, I'm really glad that we have Pastor Jinu in our youth group. Like, our youth group is so different with him, and like I enjoyed it a lot more. And like I didn't want to interrupt them, but I just like overheard that, and I just found that so blessing to hear. Because I don't really talk to the younger kids, so I don't know how your presence has affected them. But just knowing that you're here, it's been the best for everyone in the youth group, even the teachers, the moms, the praise man, and everyone. So I just want to say thank you. Okay, am I done?
Pastor Jinu, I'm here in my garage right now because I don't want to wake up my family, but I just wanted to say thank you so much just for this past year. It's been a pleasure to serve with you. It's been a pleasure to learn from you and just to see how much you really love the youth, you know. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, so I'm actually just trying to fill up time so that the music stops at the right time and everything is all synced up. So, haha, just kidding.
What? Turn it off! Just kidding. Welcome to KPC.
It's their first anniversary, right? First, okay. Pastor Jinu, I am so thankful for you, and I'm really grateful for all the things that you've done for the past like 10 months I've been here, and I really want to congratulate you and Jen's first year anniversary, and I hope you guys
No.
stay together for a long time.
It's not their way, it's his anniversary with us.
Oh!
He's been here with us this year.
Pastor Jinu, like, I don't know. I don't know how he like. I don't know how to do. I don't know. The way he laughs, maybe. Like,
I'm telling you a joke, okay? I don't know. I do a Pastor James type of joke, right? Okay. I'm talking to you, and he does a thing where he like rocks back and forth with his legs. So he goes like this, and then he goes like this. Okay, no, but there's more.
Keep going. I like that. I like that.
He does this with his beard a lot.
Oh yeah, that's just a beard thing. I do this.
No, but like he does it like exceptionally a lot.
Exception.
And he does this with his hair, cause you know how it's like
swooshed.
Yeah, so he goes like this. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And then he